Wow, the Premier League just keeps on surprising us. The record was broken for the most goals scored in 10 games. If there were how many goals?
45?
Wow,
Yeah,
45
they broke the record.
goals. If it's,
Amazing.
if it's even close to that this time, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Alright.
It was fun watching last weekend. So
Yes.
we hope the same entertainment goes on. The Premier League, the entertaining league.
Yes.
What about game number 24? First game.
Yeah, first up, it's Manchester City as Everton go to the Etihad Stadium. Do you think Everton can get anything out of this game?
Is it at Etihad or it is at
It's at the
Goodison?
Etihad.
I don't think anything. They will not get anything. For me, it will be easy victory for Man City. They will score 3 goals, and Haaland will come back to his scoring charts.
Yeah.
He did not score since what, November?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so it's long time. He will score now. Easy victory for Man City. They will go top of the league.
Yeah, okay. By the way, Everton 50% of their goals have come from set pieces. That's the second most in the league, just behind Arsenal. And it was a goal from a set piece in the last game as well by Jared Branthwaite to rescue a point. However, it wasn't enough to save them from the drop zone as they're still 18th in the league. However, I don't think they're going to the Etihad with any expectations at all. I'm going for a 3-0 victory to the Citizens. And the
Okay.
goal coming from Kevin De Bruyne.
Next up is Liverpool against Burnley at Anfield. At
Yeah.
Anfield, we can't predict anything else other than Liverpool victory. Burnley is
You
very
talk
poor.
about that Anfield record. Liverpool haven't lost at Anfield since when they lost 2-1 to Leeds last season. It's 23 games unbeaten at Anfield.
Okay.
And I think there's nothing that's going to stop them from extending this streak. A 2-0 and Diogo Jota to score.
For me, it will be a 3-1 victory. Where
You can see Burnley score.
yes, Burnley will score 1 because with their new forward Fofana,
Yeah,
he
he's been very
seems
good.
good. And they will score because the way Liverpool plays with the high lines and all that. And there is always a defensive mistake in Liverpool, which very well we could see against Arsenal
Yes.
at its best. So 1 goal Burnley will score, but Liverpool will outscore them. 3 goals Liverpool will score. Nunez to score another goal. What a
Alright.
season he is having.
Yep, fourth in assists in the
Yeah.
top 5 leagues. Next up, it's Wolves against Brentford. Wolves have seen Hwang Hee-chan, South Korea, be eliminated, so he will be back and available for this game. But I don't think they've been missing him, with Matthias Cunha scoring a hat-trick at
Yes.
Stamford Bridge. Some performance by them. They got Ryland Lurie also got a goal. So, do you think Wolves will win this game?
Yeah, I think Wolves are playing good football and they will win. It was not easy to beat Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are just beat them like fair and square.
Yeah.
And I think they are playing some very attacking football. And they will easily beat Brentford here. 2-1, Matthias Cunha to score.
Yeah.
Wolves
alright.
keep on moving.
Brentford, out of all the 20 teams in the Premier League, Brentford have dropped the most points from winning positions. They've dropped 26 points from winning positions, and 3 of those came from last week at the GTEC Community, when they had a 1-goal lead against City and blew it all. They had dropped points against Tottenham from the lead. They dropped points from the league against Manchester United. They need to start retaining the leads they get. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think they should.
I think they will get a point out of this. A 1-all draw and Ivan Toney to score.
Next up is Bournemouth against Fulham. Bournemouth, after very wonderful November and December for them, they
It's
are
been
now
hard.
again back to their
Average form.
the season starting form.
Yeah.
They did not win in last 4 games.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, in the last game, even Sheffield United, they drew with them and with the red card too.
Yeah, that was Nottingham
Billing.
Forest. Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest?
Yeah, Philip
Okay,
Billing
so
red
there
card.
was a red card for Billing, so that is not really good news for them. Fulham is a good team, decent team on their particular day. For me, it's a draw game, 2-2, and Fulham Jimenez to score.
All right. I think this is when Bournemouth pick up their first 3 points of 2024. It will be a 3-1 victory, and Dominic Solanke, who's now starting to look for that England Euro scholar, he'll get the goal.
Okay.
Next up, it is Tottenham against Brighton.
The
These are
game
2
full
team
of
goals.
goals,
These are
I can
team-
see that.
we can promise ourselves we'll get goals. but most likely in the favor of Tottenham, as they have won 6 of their last 7 against the Seagulls. What do you make out of this game?
I think Tottenham will win
Alright.
3-2. It will be a close game, entertaining game. Kulusevski to score.
Okay.
3-2 Tottenham.
I think we witnessed the return of Ansu Fati back from injury. He came off the bench in the last game. So I think this is when he gets his first goal since he got injured. A 2-all, 4-goal draw and Ansu Fati to score. Next up,
Luton against Sheffield United.
if Sheffield lose this game, then it's over for them. It's
Yeah.
over. There'll be so many points away from Luton Town and so they need to win this game. Chris Wilder will go into this game with the mindset that we need to win. And they will win, in my opinion. A 1-0 victory.
Mhm.
Narrow, no good football, but it will do at the moment. And the new January signing, Oswala to score.
For me, it's a draw because
Yeah.
Sheffield will be too defensive. Luton will not be able to score. It will be a draw 1-1, and the new signing for Sheffield United.
Ben Burton, yes?
Yes, he will score.
Okay.
Next up, Nottingham Forest against Newcastle, the classic game. It seems like teams with rich history.
Yes, Nottingham Forest, they had a 1-all draw against Bournemouth, a good 1 point. However, Newcastle came back from 4-2 down against Luton Town to also claim a point. So,
But you should not
a good-
forget they were supposed to win that
They
game
were supposed
easily
to win
against
that
Luton.
game. Took the lead as well at the
They were lucky to get one out of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They need to get better from these kind of positions, Newcastle, if they want to push for a European finish.
Yeah. This game, I think they will be too good for Nottingham Forest. It will be 2-0 victory and Callum Wilson to score.
Okay, next up, it's a London derby.
Now, what is your score for that game?
My score, I'm going a quick thrashing for Newcastle.
Okay.
4-1 and Alexander Isak to score.
Okay.
Next up, it's an all-London derby as West Ham United face Arsenal. Arsenal took a statement victory against our Reds.
I think that victory was must for them in that game. Otherwise, they would have been out of the title
8
race.
points
8
behind
points
the
behind the
pool.
leaders. It's not easy in this league. So they did good for their ambitions, and it was their performance was really good.
Yeah, a
They,
very
they made
statement
Liverpool
performance.
look like a very ordinary team that day. Yeah, and this one I think Arsenal will not play that with that intensity in the away stadium, but they will have enough to score a victory here. 2-1. Martin Odegaard, the captain special, has to score. He will score.
West Ham haven't won a game in 2024. Their last victory was against Arsenal. You remember that one 2-0, that controversy, Thomas Suchek goal as well.
Mhm.
Yep, VAR made an error that day. I'm not sure what did you take on that error? Was the ball cross the line?
It was not clear actually.
Yeah,
I think it did not cross.
there is a lack of VAR cameras in
Yes.
positions. They need to increase the amount of cameras so that you've got a better anticipation of what actually happened. In my opinion, this game West Ham will not be able to win, but they will get a draw out of this in a 1-all draw and Bukayo Saka to
Yeah,
score.
whenever you think West Ham will lose the game or they are up against the big team, they tend to get results.
That's the David Moyes.
Yes, but when they are against the weaker teams, they lose their plot
Yes.
and they lose.
Okay.
Next up, Crystal Palace,
Palace,
Chelsea. Who
yeah.
cares about Crystal Palace? I don't know right now.
But they're just so poor. 4-1 thrashing in the M23 derby against Brighton. They need to improve. Or Roy Hudson, I think it might be the call is coming in from the board anytime
Yes.
now. I think if they don't win this game, he'll probably get sacked, and I'm good to say that.
And they are lucky they are playing against the most inconsistent team of the league. There is a chance, but as I saw in the FA Cup replay against Aston Villa, Chelsea has very good players.
They dominated.
Some of their game was and plays were really, really interesting and entertaining. So if that Chelsea turn up, no chance for Crystal Palace. 2-0 victory, Jackson to score.
I'm going for a bit narrower, 2-1, and Cole Palmer to score. But before we predict the match of the week, we are so close to hitting 200 subscribers. We are at 180. So if you can help us, that'll be great. Please subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes.
Now, up to the match of the week. It's at Villa Park as the Red Devils, Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag's men, will be traveling to Unai Emery
Right.
Park. Wow, it will be some game.
Some game.
Aston Villa put a convincing shift in, a 5-0 thrashing of Sheffield United. Before then, losing to Chelsea 3-1.
Yeah.
They need to improve, become a bit more consistent. Ever since that loss to Manchester United at Old Trafford, they never actually look like a consistent team.
Yes.
They need to start picking up points to
I
be in
think
the
now
top
Aston
4.
Villa's lack of squad depth is coming
Yeah.
into picture, and they are not really playing with the same intensity as they used to play. And Man United, I think they have turned the table.
Okay.
Their young guys fit again, playing as a team a bit. Although against West Ham, West
were
Ham
lucky.
had more shots on the goal than Man United, but the scoreline was totally different. It's about efficiency, and again I will see that efficiency from Man United. They will beat Aston Villa. Aston Villa will have more balls, more shot on the goals, but Man United will beat Aston Villa 3-1. How on to score?
Aston will have a point to prove in this game, and I think they will be allowed to prove it. I think Manchester United will go into this game with confidence, that 4-3 thriller against Wolves, and then this convincing 3-0 victory over West Ham. But that's the thing with Manchester United, just when they find some form, they drop their points, and I think they'll drop all 3 at Villa Park. 3-0, and Moussa
Okay.
Diaby to score.
Okay, guys.
Thank you for watching
Yeah,
this video.
game week 24. Here we come.
Let's